Troy Gandy, your index voice of inspiration, and I have the extreme pleasure and introduce to others none other than the host of this morning's masterclass of the day. He is not just anybody, folks. He is an international trainer that comes to us with over 40 years of experience. He's a six-figure ring earner and member of the ELC. We're talking about Executive Leadership Council. Not only that, but he is one of our newest platinum shareholders in the business. We're now also want you to know that he is the first shareholder in the US of A. You can't say enough about this gentleman. He's known to this village as everybody's coach. And I'm going to give you now the man to bring you Coach Erik's play of the day. None other than Coach Erik Robinson.
Great morning. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
They got me tuned in 4K, or they got me sitting in that 3K box?
Oh, no, you good. You good.
You good. All right. Cool. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm excited. I got something for you. Don't turn that down. Don't go nowhere, because I'm going to give you the step-by-step how to build a $1 million micro brand right here, today, right now.
Didn't I tell you? It brings it new every day.
Step by step, $1 million micro brand. Now, I've been talking about this. Some of y'all may say, Erik, what's a micro brand, right? Well, have you ever heard of Kellogg's?
Yes,
Post,
sir.
Apple, Microsoft? Those are macro brands. Those are big brands.
All right.
Yeah. But see, think about it. What about somebody like a Darren Golka, a Uncle Jock, or Frank DeLeo? They're building and have built $1 million micro brands. See, micro brand is something everybody in the world doesn't have to need it. Everybody in the world doesn't have to know who you are. I was talking to a young lady yesterday. She called me. She's like, Erik, you know what? Things are going on in my career, and I'm just not sure. I'm on the second half of my life, second half of my career. I should be downsizing. I should be scaling down and, still going through some career challenges. Here's the deal, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to tell y'all right now, straight up, no chaser. If you have a job, you still got career challenges. Why? Oh, he's knocking my job. Because you don't have control of it. At any point, I don't care if it's the government, they can say we shutting down. And it's nothing you had anything to do with it. They can say, oh, we laying you off because the CEO made some bad decisions. We got to downsize. Target let go of 1,800 employees. A macro brand, big brand, those employees didn't do anything wrong. It wasn't like they were stealing. It was just like, no, we got to shut the stores down. Are y'all catching me? Macy's closed some stores. Well, I'm working at that. Nope, they're gone. The people who worked at Kmart, did they do something bad? Nope, they gone. Are y'all catching me? See, if you are working for somebody other than yourself, you don't have control. Now, let me let y'all in a little secret. Most of y'all who are entrepreneurs doing it for yourself, you still don't have control. Right? You're just doing it for yourself. And I don't like the term, but I'm going to use it. You're just doing it for yourself, a little broker. Why? Because you don't know how to build your micro brand. So I'm going to give you what it takes to build your micro brand. We had patients come on here saying she was on the radio station, y'all. Think about it. She just got her license a month ago. 1 month later, she's been to Inside the Studio. She's partnered with Dr. Mark, following her coaches, Dr. Mark, Monique Pinckney. They came through Inside the Studio, took the training. And I'm not saying Inside the Studio is all of that, but it is. But they took the training for Inside the Studio and allowed them to develop what they already had. We didn't place it in them. We just helped them develop it. And because they've been great students, they came through, and their students, think about it, now she's in the studio, on the radio. I know you see me on the video. True, right? I know you see me on the radio. True, right? And she crushed it. And then you had Dr. Mark come on. Woo, crushed it. Then you had Miss V came on. The insurance, y'all heard it? I'm Dr. Mark, the financial prophet, Profit. Bam, what? Say that again, Dr. Mark. That's what the host said. Then Miss V came on. I'm Miss V, the insurance whisperer. Ooh, I got season on me. Are y'all catching me? Person after person, the team shut the show down from somebody who's been through and licensed for 1 month. You would never, ever knew it.
Nice.
Afterwards, she say, Coach Erik, you did a training inside the student. You asked me, where do I see myself? And I was seeing myself as like a 2 or 3 because I didn't think I knew all the things. And I said, nah, you ain't a 2 or 3. You're probably more like a 7, 8 right now because you don't need all of that other stuff. You got it. I'm listening to you. I'm seeing your presence. I'm watching you. I'm listening to your tone, the way you speak. You got it. You don't know what you're saying just yet. You figure that out. Or you never figure it out. Go find somebody who knows what they're saying. Ooh, hey, that's a message. Well, yeah, money, he used to go, message. That's a message right there. If you don't know, go find somebody who does know. Are y'all with me? Just letting y'all know. So micro brand, let me get on topic. Micro brand. What is a micro brand? It's the smaller brand, okay? So I'm gonna give y'all the 10 things. 1, you gotta know what is micro brand. That's number 1. Number 2, why micro brand works. Because we're living in a world right now where podcasts and social media is the biggest influence. You gotta understand where we are. This is a time where approval is no longer needed. Back in the day, let's go back in the day, could have been 20 years ago. If you wanted to get on TV, somebody had to put you on TV. Are y'all with me? You had to go to talk to somebody, had to like you. I don't know, you're not dark enough. Oh, you're not light enough. Oh, your hair's too short. Oh, your hair's too long. Oh, you too big. Oh, you too skinny, right? Somebody made a decision whether or not the world gets a chance to see you. Then came YouTube. People didn't even catch it. You got somebody like a Jake Paul taking over boxing because him and his brother, Logan Paul, they became celebrities on YouTube. What? $1 million brands, because they got in early, said, man, we can put ourselves out there and make ourselves famous on YouTube without nobody's permission? What? And see, they took their micro brand and made it a mega brand. I'm telling you, you can use no permission. Nobody needs to give you any permission. And let me let you on a little secret. Here's the thing. When you're building your micro brand, why you don't have to worry about how big your brand gets? Because when you start understanding entrepreneurs, you're only looking for people who want what you got. We always say, I'm looking for those who are looking for me. All right. I don't know if I'm gonna get through this whole 10-point micro branding, but you're probably going to come back tomorrow and we're going to finish it up. And I started this last week, so you can watch some of the previous videos, but I'm going to take a different angle here. Why this micro branding is so important. You know, most entrepreneurs, one of the biggest things they're afraid of is selling. I taught a class for 10 years at my church, and we had a pretty large church, about 3,000 to 5,000 people, but the class was always about 20 to 40 people, 20 to 40 people for 10 years. We did it 3 times a year. And the class was called Entrepreneur in the Word. And my job, I didn't teach the class. One of my mentors, he taught the class, and I would come in and just teach 2 weeks on selling. It was always like an 8-week class, and 2 weeks I would come and teach you on selling, sometimes 3 weeks. Now, these are people, entrepreneur in the word. They want to start, they either got a business or want to be in business. Are y'all with me? Because the church had a lot of classes. So the only people in this class are people who have a business or want to be in business. Very simple. If you just come in here trying to figure out how to understand the Bible, read Genesis, then you go to another class. This is people who got a business or want to be in business. So we got a target audience. Are y'all catching me? So I'm talking to entrepreneurs who got a business or want to be in business. And I will always say this. How many of y'all love selling? I don't care. If it's 30 people in the room, I'm only going to get 3 to 4 hands max. If I had 30 people, 3 to 4 hands. Ooh, I love selling. I love selling. How many of y'all like sales? I don't love it, but you know, I might pick up another 2 or 3 hands. I might pick up another 2 to 3 hands. So between love selling and like selling, I'm in the room with entrepreneurs, people got a business or want to be in business. I got now probably about 6 to 7 hands out of 30. That leaves me about 23 to 25 people who give me the gas face, stuff it. Where you going, Mr. Man? I thought this is entrepreneur in the word. They start looking at me like they in the wrong class. And this ain't day one. I'm like, y'all done been here for the last 3 classes. Now we talking about selling. Y'all act like y'all in the wrong spot. Why? So I'm going to teach you. Most people don't like sales because they don't know what sales is. They don't even understand what is selling. I don't want to be a salesperson. I'm not a salesperson. And they claim it. They claim it. I'm not a salesperson. What are you? I bake cakes. Okay, who's going to buy your cake?
Mm.
You baking for fun or you baking for money? Oh no, people love my cake. They say I should sell my cakes. They say, man, they love I should sell my cakes. Oh, you should sell your cakes. Good point. But you don't like selling. Yeah, nah. They just come. People just ask for me. They just get orders. Okay, cool. Do they always want to pay full price? Nah, they don't really always want to pay full price. They always want a discount. And do you like selling at a discount? No, because the material supply. You understand? So why should somebody get your cake over a Betty Crocker or Duncan Hines? Oh, because I do this and I put love and I put that and they go on and on and on and on. They give me a sales pitch on why their cake is better. But then they think, oh, people just come get it. Stop it. You sold somebody a cake. Now, if you really want to make more sales, you got to learn how to sell more cakes, period. You want to make more money, sell more cakes. See, here's the thing. It's the same formula for losing weight. You want to lose weight? For most part, 90% of people, 80% of people. You want to lose weight, eat less, exercise more. What? I can save some of y'all thousands and tens of thousands of dollars in years. Eat less, exercise more. It's a formula that's working throughout time. Even before Jenny Craig, it was eat less, exercise more. Are y'all catching me?
Yes, sir.
Before there was a Weight Watchers. Before there was what's that thing they got? The shots they got, the mango, whatever they taking, Wegovy. Before there was the Oprah shots, there was eat less, exercise more. That's it. But people don't want to do the basic things. So you want to make more money? You got to learn to love sales. See, most people love what they do, but they don't love sales because they don't understand what is selling. Selling is nothing but providing a product or service to somebody who wants to exchange either time or money for it. Providing a product or service of value to somebody who's willing to exchange time or money. Are y'all with me?
Mm-hmm.
So if I'm a business owner, I can provide a product or service, a job to somebody who's willing to give me their time in exchange for some money. Are y'all with me? I just sold them on coming and work for me. And if you are the employee, you sold the business owner that you're good enough to let me come work for you and provide a service to you in exchange for you giving me money. A sale was happening. I always tell people, you eat food, everything you eat is in your backyard. You raise all this. What do you like? What's your favorite dish? Ooh, I like steak. Okay, you got some cows in the back? Oh, cows in the backyard. I live in an apartment. I ain't got no cows in the backyard. Oh, so you like steak. So somebody has to sell you that steak that you want. No, I don't know. They don't sell me. I go down and get it myself. Nobody sells it to me. No, brother man. The grocery store sold you. Why? Because the farmer sold the grocery store on his beef, and then the grocery store turned around and resold it to you. The grocery store bought it at wholesale and sold it to you at retail. It's the way business works. See, most entrepreneurs don't even understand the business model of business. Why is Monique Pinckney MBA and Dr. Mark? Monique Pinckney is MBA, Master's in Business Administration. She understands the business model. Dr. Mark has a PDA, a DBA, a Doctor's in Business Administration. Are y'all with me? They understand the business model, learning the new industry, but understanding the business model. So I'm giving y'all some business class coaching 101 that most people never get until they at the 5 to 6 year mark, because they just struggle. They're doing things they love. Entrepreneurs do what they like to do. They do the things they love to do so they can run on passion, but their bank account is on E. Anybody can relate to that? Your bank account can be on E, but you're doing what you love to do, so you can run on passion. And then you're fueling your passion with your job income. Or maybe your spouse has a job and your spouse is supporting your business. I've been there. Mary had a job and I'm trying to run on passion, run to fill my business. And some of her job income was supporting my business. Are y'all with me? So I get it. Until you start clicking, click, 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 and it starts clicking. The business principles apply no matter what. And once you understand them, you just apply them. So, Eric, you talked a lot about sales. How do you help somebody who doesn't like sales? Once you understand, people, let me type in the chat. Let me ask y'all this question. What do people buy? I'm gonna give y'all, do people buy what they want or do people buy what they need? Type in the chat. What do you think? What makes people buy? Do we buy what we want majority of the time or do we buy what we need? What do you think they do, the majority? They buy what they want or buy what they need?
Want.
So I see a lot of wants. Say something. People buy what they want. People buy what they want. Okay, I see it. That's it. Most people buy what they want. Y'all are right. People buy what they want. See, this is a highly trained entrepreneur class right here. Y'all, I'm in a group of people. But you know what most people say? They say they buy what they need. And they always tell people, hey, do you think they buy what they need? Okay, cool. Anybody got any clothes in their closet that they don't wear? Some of them still got tags on it. Why did you buy it? Because you need it. You obviously don't need it because you ain't even wore it. Right? You wanted it. Right? Why y'all got 5 pairs of shoes, 10 pairs of 5 pairs of black shoes and the heels, all kinds of stuff. I ain't gonna get them the women's shoes because guys probably got stuff they don't need too, right? You buy what you want. And the retailers know. That's why they put the stuff you want up front, the candy. They know you want the candy when you go check out. Ooh, them M&Ms, that Snickers. Oh, I shouldn't get it. I shouldn't get it. Okay, just slide this on the register. Ding. Oh man, they get you guiding. Because they know they're going to get their urge at the last minute. Are y'all with me? Because they know people buy what they want. So now here's the thing. How am I going to help you as a salesperson? You never get rejected if you understand I'm only marketing and offering products for the people who want it. I don't try to sell nobody something they don't want. So I never get rejected. I become a superstar salesperson because I only give it to what they want. I don't try to, man, you need life insurance. Yeah, everybody need it because everybody going to die. But I'm only selling to the people who want it. Now, here's the problem with that. And this is why I talk about micro branding. You don't need everybody, but you need enough somebody to know that you offer what they want. And I was talking to a young lady yesterday. I said, listen, how many houses in your neighborhood? And she doesn't live in a large town. She's, I think within a half a mile, there's about 50 homes within a half a mile radius of me. I said, right now, if one of those 50 homes wanted life insurance, do they know they can come to you to get it? No. And see, she started the conversation. Well, I was going with my friends and family, going to them. I don't know if I got anybody. I'm not sure if I can do this. I don't know. If the 50 houses around you wanted it, do they know they could get it from you? If your friends on social media wanted life insurance, do they know for sure they could get it from you? So you think you post. I'm posting out there, but think about it. How many people see your post? You post every so often. And you don't even know which people see your posts, right? Are you tracking who likes it and who doesn't like your post? Do you know who views it and who doesn't view it? Some platforms, they show you, some platforms, they don't. And then what are you saying? So you got to mean when they want it, they need to know they can come get it from you. Are y'all catching that? And so when you're only marketing to people who want what you market to everybody, but you're only looking for those who want what you got. How many people out there you think want to make some extra income?
A lot.
A lot. Especially in this economy, right? Holiday season coming up, people going applying for jobs and going all kinds of places. Well, do most people know in your network that they can come and make extra money with you as an agent? Do everybody know? They know, hey, I can go to Eric and he's got an opportunity for me to make some money. Or they just see, Eric, you doing some things. I don't really know for sure what you do that I can come make some money doing what you do. Or do I just think? See, most time we think they know. Eric, they see me out there. They see my post. Are they 100% clear that they know that, hey, if you're looking for an opportunity, come look for me? Well, guess where you can find people who want what you got? If people are looking for jobs, guess where you should go?
Where they're looking for jobs.
Where they're looking for jobs. Where do most people go look for jobs at?
The Department of Labor.
Department of Labor, job posting, monster.com, Indeed. Are y'all with me? LinkedIn jobs. So why are you not there looking for the people who are looking for what you got? Now, you may not offer a job, but they're looking for money. So I always tell people, they ain't looking for a job, they're looking for income. And if you can show them they can make income, then they'll come over and work with you. Here's the problem. Some of y'all income is here, and your belief is, usually your belief goes a little bit above your income. So my income is here, my belief is a little bit right here. And you're like, well, once my belief gets up a little bit more, then my income goes up, then I can believe a little bit more. My income goes up, and I can believe a little bit more. Well, somebody's coming looking for a job, they're trying to make 80,000, and right now, if you're only making 10,000, your belief is probably like around 20,000. So you can't talk to somebody who's looking to make 80,000 because they're like, can I make 80,000 a year? Well, I don't know. Are y'all catching that? But what I learned is plug into the belief of the leader. I'm coming trying to make 80,000. My leader's he's making 1.4. So I know 80,000 is possible because if he's making 1.4 million, I know, man, he's probably believing that he can go to 2 million. And so somebody says, can I make 80,000? Absolutely. Dr. Mark got $2 million ring back there. You think he's playing games? See, some of y'all can't say it with that conviction. But what if they don't do it? But what if, and see, most people stop running your business on the what ifs. They don't. You better look for those who do. Because I'm only looking for those who want to make money. I'm not looking for those who don't want to make money. I'm not looking for those who want to find out why they can't make money. See, some people come in and start telling you about why they can't do it. I don't know. I ain't looking for that person. I'm looking for the person who says, man, listen, if you show me how to do it, Eric, I'll make some money. I'll do what you ever say you got to do. Ask me how I know they're out there. Because Starbucks is hiring them. They're going to Starbucks saying, man, if I sit there and grind this coffee up, you're going to pay me whatever, $15 an hour. So I just got to come in, show up to work and say, hey, welcome to Starbucks. How can I serve you? I just got to come and say that with a smile on my face. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I can go to McDonald's and work the fries machine and you're going to pay me? I'm not knocking any of these jobs, but I'm telling you, it's people who will do it because they say, I know I can make this amount of money. And they feel confident when you hire them, I'm going to pay you $15, $20 an hour. And they feel confident with that. But some of y'all got opportunities, especially with our company, to show somebody how they can make a six-figure income. And because you ain't making a six-figure income, you're afraid to tell them that they can. And there's people all around making 100,000, 200,000,
What if they ask
250,000.
you, have you made that kind of money?
It don't matter. See, here's the thing. See, I don't care when somebody asks me what I make, because guess what? My check in my whole entire life has never went to anybody else's bank account but mine. Since I was working a job till I was working a business. The question is, I'm only looking for those who are trying to make what they're trying to make. See, I don't let my ability, remember, I didn't start out with a six-figure income. I started out with no license and grew a team with no license bigger than most of y'all did. And I ain't had no license, no experience, no nothing. But my belief was here. Why? Because I said, if that guy can do it, I can do it. And that's enough said.
So again, when they ask you, when you're talking to somebody, and yes, you're speaking about what your leaders have done, and they ask you, so what have you done? How do you handle that?
I'll tell you this. I'll give you the answer to that, but I don't get people asking me that. And I never tell people what I make for the most part. I get very few people who ever ask me, and I recruited more people than most people ever. I got a plaque to say, Eric, you was the number one recruiter in the whole company. So I get very few people who ask me that. And have I had people ask me, I'll tell them this right here. This is my answer. My income is not determined on your income.
That's it. Thank you.
My income is not determined your income. If I make $500,000, what does that mean to you? Well, I just want to look, see what I understand the reasoning behind the question is fear. See, so I don't buy into their fear of, is it possible? I know it's possible. Go read this book. If you don't know it's possible, they wrote a book about it. Get the book, And when you come back up with a little stronger faith, that's why we tell people get recommended reading. Go read the story. Then, oh my goodness, this guy did this. Go read the testimonies. And I'm looking for people who want to be one of the superstars. I'm not looking for somebody who's gonna whine and cry. This ain't wine country, Tawana. Like I said, I don't have a Napa Valley address.
Mhm.
Are y'all catching me? I don't do wine and cheese, brother. I'm allergic to cheese. I don't live in California. I'm allergic to cheese. So don't come with the whining to me. I'm not looking for whiners. Are y'all with me? Now, if I had a liquor store, maybe I'd be looking for some wine. But I don't own a liquor store. I don't even drink alcohol. So I'm not going to let you get me drunk with your whining. I'm looking for those. See, I know what I want. I want those who want some of the same things that I want, and I'm only looking for those who want those things. Are there other people who don't want that? Absolutely. I just let them go. All right, sorry, this ain't for you next. This ain't for you next. See, some of y'all are spending so much time and energy with those who don't want the things that you want, and then you start wondering, how do you get them to want the thing? No, go find the people who want. That's why you don't, I call it rejection-free selling, I'm on micro, not macro. I'm only looking for those who want what I want and want to go the way I want to go. And guess what, y'all? There's literally thousands and millions of them. So I'm gonna get out of here. Once you understand, get yourself out the box and look bigger. There's millions of them. If you go on Indeed, there's millions of people looking for jobs. You go on Monster, there's millions of people looking for opportunities. There's literally millions. And you get caught up with Tyrone, who ain't going to do nothing, who's seducing you all the way down to the Brokeville. Nah, Tyrone ain't going to seduce me down to Brokeville. Tyrone, see you later. Let me know. Don't even let me know when you get to Brokeville. You just going down there. I'm good the rest of my life if I never know where you end up at. I'm looking for the Dr. Marks and Monique who's saying, take me to the bank. Back to you, Jordan.
All right, all right. There you go, folks. I'm trying to tell you, bringing new to you each and every day. No other than everybody's coach. Give him a round of applause. Another hand, a big show enough. Thank you for all that you do and all that you're doing each and every day for us to help us grow our businesses. Now, I can't tell you enough, but you just got served another masterclass by one of the best in the business. And there it is. If you don't know, you better ask somebody. Well, family, it is now time for us to do as we always do, transition to the next segment of the day, which is what we call our Annie Willie inspired recap relay, so that you get to do in 1 minute. Reflect on your best takeaway from today's masterclass. I see it. We got some runners. We got some people that are now becoming more and more serious about running their business. Everybody else on the line, if you ain't running your business, sometimes it's time to get back in the car and turn the key. Let's go. Fire that engine up. And we're going to start in lane number 1 with none other than Dr. Teresa O'Day.
Yes, thank you, Eric. Oh, I missed this. I did miss it. But yes, we have to tell our own story, build our own micro brand. We don't need no permission from anyone, because you tell your story. In history, there's a primary source. You are your authentic voice. So what you want it to be, not what someone decides because of whatever they think you should be, to put you in that box, to the world. So sales, like Eric said, is impact, solution driven, value, freeing lives, changing lives and the world. So we want to attract like-minded people, those who are looking for us, for me, you. Let's go. Let's free more lives.
Let's go. Let's grow. Thank you, Dr. Teresa O'Day, for bringing it into the zone. And now we're going to take that baton and we're going to pass it on to the team captain, the man that definitely knows how to run and coach others into running too. We're going to give it to him. Dr. Dr. Mark, you talking about the financial profit. That's with a PROFINT. Man, you are it. Let's get it.
Thank you this morning, Coach. Thank you. You said something powerful about the system of Starbucks. You know, there's a system for an employee and a system for a business owner. Which one are you going to take this morning? Because every day when somebody walks out the front door and you're adult age looking for a job or even a business, you got to have income. If you have no involvement before you leave that front door, you're not going to get any income. So everybody's looking for the system. You get a job, you go to school, K through 12, then they tell you go to college, then they tell you to get a job, and guess what? You got to pay for that debt. Come on now. But as a business owner, we weren't trained to be a business owner. A lot of when we grew up. But guess what? There's no limit what you could do as a mindset of a business owner. And Coach, you said something so phenomenal. Do not get drunk off of someone else's whining. That is so amazing. We're not going to get drunk off of somebody else's complaining or whining because we're going to the top and we're going to grow all together. Thank you this morning, Coach, for this training. It was awesome.
Do you see that precision? Do you see the precision? Finishing that relay, that recap leg right there inside of the 1 minute. Inside of the 1 minute. This man knows what he needs to do to get it done, bring it into the zone, and now we get to pass the baton on to none other than the one I get tongue twisted on all the time because they are such a phenomenal couple and they are one. And now I always want to put a DR in front of her name too. And we talking about the MBA, Mrs. Monique Pinckney, your insurance and tax pro. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Good morning.
Troy.
Thank you so much, Coach. You said something that was profound. We hear it a lot, but I just wanted to say it again. I'm only marketing to people who want what I have. As a result, I never get rejected. So if I'm only going for the people who want what I have, it's going to roll right off my back when they say no. I'm just going to keep going. And so that's my message. It's profound, Coach. I'm only marketing to those who want what I got. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. MBA, Insurance and Tax Pro. And you see how she made it go? I'm trying to tell you, she knows how to take instructions very well from Dr. Mark, the financial prophet. He shows her how to do it, and she does it in half the time. I'm just saying, I don't know what happened right there, but she was smoking. And we're going to take the baton and give it now to none other than the Grio Leo. Let's get it, baby.
So, Troy, can you lower Dr. T's hand? I'm no longer co-host.
Okay.
Monique, you did it again.
Yes, you did.
You took what I was gonna say. Okay. Micro branding, why it works. Because you don't need permission to be you. And I'm gonna leave it at that.
Oh, everybody take good coaching now. Dr. Mark, we're just gonna give you credit for being it man and being the super coach. The captain boy that knows how to make sure everybody follow suit and do what you need to do. Get it in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh man. And now, with no other hands being up, we just gonna say this right here. I don't know how y'all missed that, but he said, make sure that you go where the people are looking for income.
That too, yes.
Man, if they're looking for it on LinkedIn, how about maybe you just share something on LinkedIn? I'm just saying. Woo, woo, woo. And remember those little hot spots where, what we call them, the slave camps, they used to say in old style training, where Dr. Mark always go and pick up people, it could be anywhere at the McDonald's or the Burger King or something like that. They got to go to lunch right around between 11 and 1. Between 11 and 1. Go in there and pick up you one. I'm just saying. Go in there and pick up you one. All right, folks. With that being said, we're going to say once again, thank you all for participating in this championship relay that you just win each and every day because of your phenomenal wisdom and the lessons that you are getting from staying in the car. Well, folks, And with that being said, I know you done already expressed what you picked up on, and the rest of y'all just being a little secret about it, keeping it on your pen and your pen and your pad. So we're gonna say, with that being said, what's next?
Drill it till
Drill
you
it
kill
till
it.
you kill it. Drill it till you kill it.
You got it. You got it. We're going to move these businesses right on along. Well, I'm Troy Gandy, your Index Voice of Inspiration, signing off from Good Morning Experts. Coach Erik, back to you, sir.
Thank you, Troy, in my reader voice. Ladies and gentlemen, really quickly, a couple of quick announcements. Today we will be documented. I will be in the live training. I'll be doing a live training today, 10:30, in my office in Atlanta. So 10:30 in my office in Atlanta. I'll be doing live training 10:30 in the office in Atlanta. So be able to tune in if you want to fit in. You know who you are. Also, just hit me up if you need the information. Tonight, Team Huddle, 7 p.m. Boom, be at the Team Huddle, 7 p.m. This week, we're off on Thanksgiving. So we got this week, no Thanksgiving. Y'all take off. So we don't see you. We're Monday through Wednesday. So we got 2 more days here together. Then go be with your family, go celebrate. Also, for our team, after tonight's Monday, we're off until next Monday. So we don't have the Tuesday training or the Saturday training. So no Tuesday and Saturday training. So make sure your team knows after tonight's Team Huddle, the only thing we'll be really doing is you were still working with your business if you want to. I'll be off the grid for a while, working on something. I got something. Those who's inside the studio, y'all know what's going on. Y'all know what's happening. So we're working on that. So we'll see y'all next Monday back for our team group. Will be Monday night's Team Huddle. So tonight's Team Huddle, next team session will be Monday night Team Huddle. So just want to let y'all know. Let's go. Let's grow. I'm telling y'all, I'm excited. I'm fired up. I'm wired up. I don't know it's about yous, but I'm telling you, 2026 is going to put you in the mix. Woo!
Rewind.
2026 is going to put you in the mix. You know what kind of mix? We're going to be in the money mix.
Money mix.
2026, our money
Y'all
is
feel
going
that?
to be in the mix. We're going to be mixing it up, making that dough. 2026 is going to be the money mix. We're going to put that money in the mix and make that dough. Are y'all catching me? Call me Baker Man in 26. Find out if you.
Yeah, get that hard cash, that cement mixer.
That wasn't ChatGPT. That was Coach Erik Robinson.
Coach Erik Robinson, no chat.